What is a Christian? The name Christian was first given to followers of Christ by other men in the city of Antioch in the 40s AD. Antioch today is located in Turkey and close to the border with Syria. The Apostle Paul spent a year in Antioch as it was the third largest city in the Roman Empire. Why were people called Christians by other men? Because they were believers, followers of Christ, and they were recognized as such. Yet though this term is so ubiquitous today, it was only mentioned on 3 occasions in the New Testament Bible. In those days, the more general term used to describe a follower of Christ was disciple, brethren, and saint, and they called their movement the Way. No doubt this relates to the words of Jesus when he said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." But today, Christians increasingly refer to the denomination they belong to, rather than just saying Christian. Statistics claim there are 1.4 billion Roman Catholics, 900 million Protestants, and 300 million Orthodox. So that adds up to approximately 1/3 of the world's population. But wait, didn't Jesus say only a few would follow him, find truth and life in him? Our individual choice, of course. His exact words, "For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, because difficult is the way which leads to life, and there are few who find it." So I take Jesus at his word. Few means few, so there has to be an awful lot of people claiming to be Christian when they are not. What does a few mean in the context of a total population? 2 or 3% perhaps? I doubt it's this much. Scoop a few grains from a sack of wheat, and what does that equal? Less than 0.25 of 1% perhaps. I know a very devout Roman Catholic lady, and she tells me most Catholics attend purely to get their attendance card stamped. Her words. Being a follower of Christ means nothing to them. Likewise, surveys of those attending Protestant churches reveal the majority hold beliefs like Jesus was just a good man and all religions are ways to God. I have mentioned before the lady who boasted to me, "We don't believe in Paul's epistles at our church." Sadly, the priests and pastors appear equally ambivalent. Maintaining church buildings and keeping the funds flowing up is more important. So I hope you're seeing my thrust here. It's no longer about Catholics v Protestants or v Orthodox. Christianity is about people who have found real faith in Jesus Christ and have complete assurance in him. That assurance comes from honouring God the Father, respecting our neighbours, and living in obedience to him. But thankfully, in my experience, as bad as these infiltrated, self-serving, quasi-religious organisations are, you will still find a few true believers of Christ in them everywhere. The few, the salt, are there witnessing of Christ. The ones others say are Christian are more accurately a disciple, a follower of Christ.